sizable number of farmers can be heard on their citizens band radios at this hour, waiting to see if a repeat performance by the UFOs is in the offing this night. If so, it would be the fourth or fifth time since June 8th that objects no one around here has ever seen before have appeared long enough to glow a bright, brilliant glow, a gold color, hover, rise, and descend several times, move to the east, move back to the west, and then vanish. It is a story here that no scriptwriter could duplicate, and this one, Sherry, is for real.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us at News Center 2. The bizarre story out of Elsberry, Missouri concerning mutilated cattle, UFO sightings of mysterious dead flies has taken another strange twist this evening. Scientists here at the request of News Center 2 now know what killed the flies. However, they say the cause of death is something they have never seen before outside a laboratory. Thousands of dead flies were found in the area around several mutilated cows in Elsberry. They had apparently fed on the dead cows' carcasses. A short time later, they were found dead by the thousands, sticking to nearby tree limbs, almost welded to them. Our test at Ralston Purina showed that the flies died of a fungus. What has scientists baffled is that they have been able to create this condition in laboratories, but they've never seen it happen naturally. It's still not known if the flies carried the fungus to the cow carcasses or from them. It's still all a mystery.
Farmers in Elsberry are counting their herds, but so far no new cases of cattle mutilations have been reported, nor have there been any further sightings of UFOs, which some people feel may be behind the whole bizarre episode. News Center 2's Ron Barber spent the night in Elsberry and says the mood of the people is cautious.
Quite a few of the townsfolk of Elsberry, Missouri gathered at the Manford Hammond residence last night and looked towards the sky. They gazed and really didn't even know what they were looking for. Whatever it was, they didn't see anything other than a bright full moon, somewhat obscured by light haze. There were even a couple of semi-professional UFO seekers, fully equipped with highly professional camera gear. But there was nothing more than a pleasant late spring night's get-together with the neighbors. Just the night before, however, Manford Hammond, his family, and others say the sights were very prolific and very strange.
They just hovered over the tree and then went right straight down. And then it was down about 15 minutes and then come right back up. Went to the west and out of sight. And then after a while we saw it back over in the east again and come back up, come over and back down and the rest down.
Every morning, many Elsberry and area farmers now are making careful head checks on their cattle, in some cases counting them out one by one, in others keeping their animals very close by. UFO sightings have been about every second or third night since early June. So they'll be out looking again tonight and counting animals again tomorrow morning. Those people here who have an explanation for the events that have taken place are not all that certain of their theories. Every piece of logic or reasoning seems to have holes in it. What is known for absolute certain is that every dead cow is costing these farmers hundreds, perhaps thousands of dollars. Ron Barber, News Center 2, Elsberry, Missouri.
There were similarities to the Elsberry incidents Mr. Parr noticed immediately. Although you can't see it here, Mr. Parr told me the right ear appeared to have been neatly sliced off. There were at that time hundreds of dead flies stuck to the fence wire near the carcass. When we got there today, a driving rain had washed many of them off, but some were still visible. And now something else Mr. Parr noted that was highly unusual to him.
The cow apparently died, from the looks of it, with its legs underneath it. Is that odd?
Yes, it is. They usually always turn to their side. But just before they die, even if they're laying upright, before they die, and that's the way on what I've seen, they always turn to their side just before they die. Kind of weird is about all I can say about it. It seems weird.
Last night, at least 9 persons saw what they all felt were UFOs in an area west of Elsberry. The objects bobbed, weaved, and maneuvered up and down for a period of 4 hours from 9 p.m. to 1 this morning. We talked to several of the witnesses. Their descriptions did vary considerably. But they all agreed on one point. Never had they seen anything like the object that they saw last night.
It was just fantastic. I'd never seen anything like it. And I don't know, maybe it is starting to make a believer out of me, because I just, I didn't expect to see anything when I came up, and yet I saw these lights moving, and they would move in lines, move along, and possibly have red or green lights. This was just an orange, brilliant light. At one point I did see, this is when our group had grown quite a bit, and we had 9 or 10 people there. I think it was around 12 o'clock a.m., and we saw a brilliant light that flashed for 5 to 10 seconds in white, red, green, orange, and it lasted that long, and then it disappeared just as quick.
The whole feeling in the community may have been summed up by one farmer I overheard talking to a group of other farmers today. He said, quote, "All these dang cows just ain't dropping over and dying."